Good afternoon, friends. Sorry, I've got pharyngitis from last week, so my voice may be a little different today, but I remain the same. Notwithstanding, in continuation of our talks, today we'll be talking of yet another topic: quarrels, conflict, and its resolution. What is quarrel or conflict? It's basically disagreement. But contrary to popular belief, quarrels and conflict does not necessarily involve fighting. It can exist in any situation where facts, desires, or fears pulls or push participants against each other or in a divergent directions. Bickering, arguing, or getting insistent about your point of view indicates someone who is unskilled at handling conflict or quarrels in a collaborative way. Being able to identify the specific cause of the conflict you are dealing with, it will help you better overcome these challenges and remain effective in your organization or workplace. My friend, many people try to avoid conflict and quarrels at all costs. Some tend to blame someone or something else for causing. These responses do not resolve conflict and may make the situation even worse. Conflict or quarrel is a normal part of life, and there are many issues that could cause conflicts. Conflict can occur between employees, committee members, family members, ordinary members, volunteers, clients, family and community, or among friends, very dear friends. If not resolved, conflict can be highly destructive. However, steps can be taken to minimize the potential situation of conflicts or quarrels before they arise to resolve conflict constructively. So, there are some most common factors which lead to conflict or quarrels or such situations within the organization or workplace. First, I would say is misunderstanding. Conflict can arise from misunderstanding about the nature, aims, and objective of the job, differing expectation about how things should be done, work conditions and wages, the different responsibilities of management and employees, differences in values, beliefs, needs, or priorities, poor communication. Communication relies on clear and complete messages being sent as well as being received. Problems can be reduced by paying attention to how well you send messages, how well you give your directions, and equally how well you receive them. Both managers and workers are responsible for ensuring that these issues are considered. And there are many ways you can improve your information flow or the lateral or the parallel communication. Keep messages logbook, day books. Keep policy books which include all policies as decided at meetings. Hold regular staff oblique management meetings, I say, for passing of dissemination of information. Have frequent employee meetings. Ensure correspondence is available for everyone to see. Being totally transparent. Distribute the minutes of meeting very promptly and widely to everyone. Ensure there is a clarity about what the objectives are and about what decisions have been made. Ensure decisions are implemented. Give everyone time to talk on during meeting. Take everybody's point of view and then decide. Try to spend twice as much time listening as you spend talking. Besides misunderstanding, my friend, lack of planning. Lack of planning is a good reason for creating quarrels and conflicts. It means as an organization moves from one crisis to the next. Sense of disorganization and lack of direction can be stressful and can create many problems, including misunderstandings. The time spent in planning will be recouped many times over in the more efficient use of workers' time and in real and long-term benefits to your customers, to your clients. Another factor, poor staff selection. Inappropriate selection of staff can result in ill feeling and conflicts. Feelings of ill will may be increased by dismissing staff members. While staff conflict problems can never be entirely avoided, they can be minimized with good staff selection procedures and at the hiring point only. Considering existing staff views when approaching staff selection will help minimize conflicts in the workplace. Then another equally important factor is frustration, stress and burnout. When people become frustrated or stressed, they are more irritable and more likely to create conflicts than at any other times. It's important to recognize the signs of stress in people's work situation in order to prevent burnout. Try to help people identify the causes of work-related stress and take steps to change these factors, or better still, try to anticipate possible causes of stress before they arise. And these things include, you see, threat of violence or actual violence even, overcrowding or lack of privacy, verbal abuses, dirty or untidy workspace, noise, harassment, continual crisis, lack of ability to influence the working environment, tension between staff members, lack of direction from management, criticism, lack of support, poor communication. 100 things I can go on and on. Now, so much about quarrels and criticism. Now, what is the conflict resolution? Conflict resolution is the process of trying to find a solution to the conflict, to the quarrel. Ideally, conflict resolution is collaborative problem solving, a cooperative talking together process that leads to choosing a plan of action and both you can feel good about. When people sense a disagreement, they tend to feel uncomfortable. Discomfort, that is slightly negative emotion, alerts you to really that is situation of conflict is occurring. One person wants things or does one thing, and other has a different perspective or prefers a different course of action. Decisions, therefore, are one danger point. Anytime two people need to pick up a shared course of action, they are at a risk of experiencing conflict, my friends. Seeing things differently can also provoke conflict. There are ways to disagree that prevent conflicts from emerging in these such situations. First and foremost, watch your emotional tone. A synonym for conflict resolution is shared problem solving. The word shared implies cooperation. Simple 3 steps I tell people. Recognize firstly that there is a problem that needs to be solved. Explore the underlying concerns of both the parties. Create a mutually agreeable solution. Once mutually agreeable solution have been uncovered, it is helpful for both sides to check that they are thoroughly satisfied. The checking can be accomplished by each participant asking, is there any piece of the problem that still feels unfinished or uncomfortable or unattended to? A small adjustment to the solution at the point can prevent later dissatisfaction with the agreement. My friends, remember, 99% of the time, quarrel stands or conflict stands over petty, unimportant matters. So to eliminate quarrels, eliminate petty things first. Eliminate trivialities before complaining or accusing or reprimanding someone or launching counterattacks in self-defense. Ask yourself, Is it really important? In most of the cases, it isn't. And that's good to avoid conflicts, my friend. Understand these things properly. You will have a more conducive, a better, and a workforce where a whole you can achieve synergy. Avoid quarrels and conflicts and resolve them immediately. A stitch in time saves nine. Thank you very much.